Hi everyone, Susan Walsh, the classification guru, again here back at Inspire for Alteryx, and I am with Kate Butcher. You are a product manager at Alteryx. Do you want to just tell us a little bit more about how long you've been at Alteryx, what your role is, and yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. My name's Kate Butcher. I'm Director of Product Management here at Alteryx, and I have the privilege...
Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't call you Director.
That's
I
okay.
need to...
That is okay.
We have to fix that, yeah, Director.
There we go. And I have the privilege of driving our predictive and generative AI product teams. So a lot of exciting things happening here at Alteryx right now.
It's like the most exciting role probably to be in right now, I would say, especially with Alteryx One just being announced. Everything's going to come under one roof, and AI is just going to revolutionize how people are using their workflows and the work they're doing and making life easier.
We are very excited about it.
So how long have you had to keep this quiet and work away in the background?
Oh, we've been working on this and a lot of these capabilities for quite a while. As generative AI became much bigger over the last few years, we've been, shifting more and more resources towards solving some of these challenges that our customers face and trying to be the be support and help guide them through their AI journeys.
Yeah, and it's absolutely amazing at the pace at which it's changing. Like a year ago, I have my own business and I clean data, a lot of it manually, and I was like, no, we've got jobs for a while, and we still do. You still need that human element, but we're definitely leveraging AI now. Like, why make things harder for ourselves?
Absolutely. AI can just help to accelerate that first step.
Yeah.
And Alteryx with our workflows has a really nice ability to also keep that human in the loop.
Yes.
Right? A lot of folks ask us the question of, how do I know to trust the generative AI, the LLM that powers those data manipulations? And for us at Alteryx, it's a really easy answer. It's the workflow. It allows you to really have a record, that auditability of those decisions that the LLM is making. It makes that LLM no longer a black box and gives you the visibility into the decisions that it's making.
Yes, and I preach about the importance of clean data for your LLMs. You have to have it clean before it goes in, or it's not going to be the results you're looking for.
Yes, and that's a big thing that we're talking about here this week at Inspire is our AI data clearinghouse, which is all about how we can help to make data AI ready.
I need to test this out so badly.
We're very excited.
I have cleaned some of the messiest data you've ever seen, so I want to see what it can do.
There you go. There you go. I will clarify that the AI...
No, okay. I know, but let's tell the audience.
Excellent. Good.
It's not a magic wand.
It's not a magic wand. It's not a product as much as it is a use case that we're really targeting.
Yeah.
We want to help our customers on their AI journey, and that means making sure that the data that they need to fuel their apps and agents in this new agentic and AI-powered era, that they can do that with confidence.
So with the evolution and the dominance of this Gen AI now coming in, what's exciting you about the future and with this in Alteryx?
Everything. I think I'm extremely excited about just understanding the new ways that folks are going to interact with data, with analytics,
and non-data people too.
And non-data people too, right? We start to really push the limits of what modalities folks are using to interact. And obviously you can start with just the chat interface itself, but it's starting to push beyond just co-pilots, right? And I think that's what's going to be really exciting as generative AI starts to get infused into products, into applications, into more dynamic and intuitive interfaces. That's when we're really going to start to have more power.
Yeah, fantastic. And Alteryx One mentioned it earlier. So how is this going to make users' lives easier?
Oh man, we're excited about it. Again, really grounding on data being our differentiator.
Yeah.
And with data being our differentiator, one of the key things is that we enable our customers to prepare their data, to be able to drive insights and analytics from that. And for us to be able to bring that together into one system so that customers can do that seamlessly, it's going to be a game changer.
Life-changing for some of us, definitely. And do you have any real-world examples of how your customers are using that right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So in terms of our generative AI features, We have many features in both previews and general availability states.
Yeah.
And those are really helping to drive use cases. But one of the things that I always say is, a lot of the use cases themselves, the businesses still have the same challenges that they need to solve for.
Right.
What's changed is the LLMs and
Yeah.
the technology behind it. And so it's really exciting to be able to help our customers solve those problems faster and easier, really help their productivity along the way.
Yeah, and how timely do you think it is that, Alteryx One and Gen AI are now launching? And
it's wonderful synergy to bring those together. I think as we really think about what a cohesive experience for analytics is in the future, it's really about being able to do more from a single place. We start to get into an agent architecture that allows us to bring what used to be so siloed and disparate and separate components into a single place that will just allow a customer to more seamlessly interact with
that's
their
exactly
data.
what I've been saying. So we all know about data silos, but you're bringing software silos together, so you can have everything you need under this one roof. It's
exactly right.
So exciting.
Yeah.
And I mean, what about things like trust and data governance? Because that can be quite challenging. Now, I've seen some pretty cool stuff today. But let's tell everyone watching, kind of how Alteryx is helping with that.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of components of trust and governance and compliance, and it's really one of the conversations that leads AI. And we believe that we have to provide the visibility and auditability into that. And so it takes on a few different aspects. One, we want to really meet customers where they are and in their tech stacks. So that means if a customer is wants to bring their own LLM into the Alteryx ecosystem, we'll allow that, because we know how important that is to their governance story, that they're not crossing different barriers of governance.
Right? I do a lot of different data events, and actually I think one of the biggest challenges is that not all software companies do let that integration or crossover happen, and it makes it very difficult, and creates those silos. I really think this is going to be really exciting to see what happens over the next 12 months for you guys.
Yeah, and that agnostic nature really allows us to de-risk customers' own use cases as they're experimenting with LLMs and different AI capabilities. It allows them to swap between them and have more control over what that looks like.
And I really do feel, this is my third Inspire, and I've always felt it, but never more than this one, how much customers really are at the center of everything you do. It's not about pushing something you've done onto them. It's about how can we make their lives easier.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think right now that is so important in this AI space. I mentioned that our customers are coming to us really excited about generative AI and the opportunity it provides. But one of the things that also they come to us with is challenges of where to start. And
that was going to be my next question.
There we go.
Perfect timing.
There we go.
Yes.
So how to start, how to get engaged with it. One of the biggest things that we're trying to help customers understand is their use cases themselves.
Yes.
And really focusing on the value of generative AI being around grounding in the right use cases. And helping our customers to see what those are and how they can deploy different solutions to meet those needs.
And I think there's a bit of a misconception in the business world that everybody's doing this right now, and the reality is there's a lot of organizations who haven't even taken that first step yet. So what is that first step? Is it just take a small part of your data, test it on that, and then get comfortable with that? Or just get Alteryx One, put everything in there, and then you don't need to worry about learning all the different kinds of tools because it'll just do it all for you?
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely recommend that customers, have that strong governance story to start with.
Oh, love it.
And in order to do that, it's important for them to, come with an idea of what that looks like.
Yeah.
And Alteryx is here to guide them through that. And one of the pieces that we can really provide is that ability for them to have confidence in what data is going into the systems, what data is being used to drive use cases, how that's permissioned, how that's approved, and how that runs through the end-to-end process.
Yeah, and we've spoke about human in the loop. And I think, when people are starting out on that journey, it's really important, for them to know you still need the human in the loop. You can't just trust that it's going to be okay.
Sure, sure. And I think that's true, right?
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of this technology is here to make you more productive, right?
Yes.
It's here to achieve and unlock new use cases that you didn't previously have the ability to do, to manage. And so as we think about that, the opportunity is really large.
Yeah. And thinking ahead over the next 12 months, I don't even know if you can answer this, but what do you think lies ahead for Alteryx One in the next year or so?
Oh, I think folks are in for a treat. I think we've got a great roadmap ahead.
Yeah.
We've got a vision that was shared this week at Inspire of really that unification, that single experience powered by AI, providing that confidence to IT and admins to trust and know that their data can be AI ready.
And I was in Sneaks this morning, and I'm so excited by all the potential there as well. It's really...
The innovation is very high right now.
Yeah, and that's coming from customer feedback too, which is amazing. Yeah. Cool. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
If people want to connect with you, are you on LinkedIn?
Yes, you can find me on LinkedIn at Kate Butcher.
Cool. Thanks so much. That's it, everyone.
Thanks all.
Cool.